essentially. So the first question I would ask anyone who is interested in starting an OnlyFans is, do you have a way to generate traffic? And you may have like a bit of an audience already on Instagram, on Twitter. Like if it's on YouTube, it would be very, very good, on TikTok or whatever it is. So you can of course like kind of utilize that audience. But the thing that we often find is most creators that we find applying to join us, they have had, maybe they started an OnlyFans 4 months ago and they had a fantastic first month. Let's say she made like $8,000. She launched an OnlyFans profile and she sold to her existing audience. She was posting Instagram stories, she was doing some stuff there, and loads of the guys who liked her signed up for her OnlyFans and they bought some content for her. But then unfortunately, what you often see is after like week number 2, the revenue just plummets, and she's gone from doing, you know, $8,000 to $10,000 perhaps, and now she's down at like 800. And the reason for that is because in most cases, most models don't have consistent ways of bringing in new and sorry, mosquito, don't have ways of bringing in like consistent traffic into their onto their OnlyFans page. They're able to do like a one-time promotion through their existing audience, people that they know, and their Instagram followers that perhaps they've built up over the years. But once they've kind of utilized that audience, there's kind of very little that they can do. So ask yourself the question of, do you have a way to bring followers over? And one way to check it is how quickly does your audience on Instagram grow, for example? Do you have a growing audience? If you do, then you can expect your OnlyFans followers to continue growing after that. If you've been stuck at 5,000 followers for the past 6 months, you're going to need to figure out a way to be able to bring over traffic consistently to that OnlyFans page. Some of the girls that we see that perform incredibly well are Twitch streamers, because they're going on streaming every day, they're reaching a new audience, and they often have like fans and followers who are very, like, you know, super fans, as we would say, who will come straight over, and they're very active in purchasing like pay-per-view content. YouTube is a great one. TikTok is also a great one, but TikTok isn't quite as reliable. It's kind of like up and down. We often see creators go through like good and bad periods. But yeah, I'm simply addressing this because most of the applications that we have to join our agency, they are from models who have tried themselves. They've generally done OnlyFans for less than 6 months, normally about 3 to 6 months. They've had a very good first month and they thought everything is going great, but then they very quickly realized that they haven't got a way to consistently drive traffic over to maintain a good amounts of earnings. So do you have a good way of pushing traffic over to your OnlyFans? And if not, how are you going to start setting one up? And again, I've kind of mentioned some of the ones that I recommend that bring over like consistent high quality traffic. Dating apps are also very good, but you kind of need to operate them at scale. Don't think that you can just set up one Tinder app on your phone and you're going to make loads of money. You would need to set up a lot of dating apps, which if you can acquire a lot of phones for, you could set up yourself, or you can look at outsourcing to the Philippines.